Crackships. If you're familiar with fanfiction, you've probably heard the term before. A normal ship is when you take two characters from the same fandom and say something like, hey, they are so great together. I love how they interact with each other, and I think they should be in love. Usually, there's a reason in canon for why you might ship those two characters. They might even canonically be in a relationship. But a crackship is when you want to put two characters into a relationship, but there is no realistic reason to ship them. They might have never interacted, or might not even be from the same universe. And in my opinion, crackships are amazing. They're one of my favorite aspects of fanfiction culture, honestly. So, let's talk about it for a minute. The first level of crackships are two characters from the same fandom who just don't ever really interact or know each other in the slightest, such as Leon Kennedy and Ethan Winters from Resident Evil. They've never met, but you can find so much art and so many stories on Tumblr about them being in love. Why? Just because crack shippers, they get a fun, crazy idea, and then it ends up being so sweet or entertaining that they can't let it go. Crack ships open up a whole new horizon of shippy goodness where you don't have to worry about being restricted by canon at all, because you invented that whole dynamic, baby. But the deeper levels of crack ships are when you transcend past the boundaries of sticking within one fandom universe. When you look at Dr. Frankenstein and Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror, and you say, you know what? They've got a lot in common. I like the interesting ways their characters contrast. I think I want to write about them falling in love. That's what my friend did, for example. Sometimes you just see two characters from two different fandoms who happen to have something in common, and you say, those two both have ice powers, those two are both vampires, those two are played by the same actor, those two both have bags under their eyes and are 6'2". I smell romance in the air. The craziest level of crackship is when you can't even begin to imagine how the author came up with that idea in the first place. I mean, Hatsune Miku and Eminem. That's amazing. Where did it come from? I sure don't know, but I enjoy what came out of it. You'd be surprised at how big certain crackship fandoms can get. There's a whole genre of edit videos on YouTube where people ship random Disney characters together from totally different films. There are countless videos with this very talented video editing, might I add, with ships I can't even begin to guess the origin of. But it makes me happy to know that someone out there has a reason for it, and it's probably beautiful. The reason my other friend started writing about Joe Exotic and Jeffree Star together, maybe that's not beautiful per se, but I still love it anyway. Personally, I recently learned that crack ships can sometimes happen accidentally. I was playing the Spider-Man video game earlier this year, and during the plotline about Walter Hardy, the first Black Cat, I got this vibe that Detective Mackey, who was recounting the tale, had romantic feelings for Walter in the past. Then it's revealed that, no, those two people are the same guy in disguise. I accidentally created a self-cessed ship. And self-cessed? That's just a whole other breed of crack ship that I don't even have time to get into right now. But it certainly exists. Crack ships are such a great form of creative exercise where you get to create whole new worlds of romantic delight, whether you do it just to be silly and make people laugh, or you write a serious story with thousands and thousands of words. It's so fun to get invested in the random romance, exploring all the possibilities of how these people could meet and fall in love. And it's great seeing how some crack ships get really popular within their fandoms, like Jessie and Delia from Pokemon, or Lara Croft and Wonder Woman, blowing up because of the art that one person started making about them. It really shows how much power that fanwork creators can have. And I find that really inspiring, don't you? One person's silly little idea for a crack ship can blossom into a whole new corner of a fandom where many people share in the joys of that person's fun relationship concept. No matter how random they may initially seem, sometimes crack ships end up feeling totally justified through the power of headcanons. Being a fanfiction writer, a fan artist, or just a regular fan gives you creative superpowers that can reshape canon into whatever makes you happiest. even if that means making a huge crossover crackship fic that only you and your closest friend could possibly understand. In short, crackships are evidence that there's so much love to be found everywhere. We don't have to stick to canon to find a bunch of shippy joy, and our little crackship ideas can blossom into something so much bigger than we ever first imagined. As someone who loves writing silly joke stuff, and as someone who loves writing fluffy romantic stuff, crackships are one of my happy places. And I am so glad that I'm not the only one who appreciates them. What do you think of crackships? Do you have any of your own? I'd love to hear about them, or about some of the craziest you've ever seen. And let me know if you'd like me to make more scripted videos talking about different aspects of fandom like this. All specific stories and videos shown here are linked in the description for you to go check out. Give those creators some love. Big thank you to my Patreon members, my Little Ruse, Seltzer Fountain Man, Kuski55, Logan, Fallen Vexen, Sam, Puff, I Am a Noodle, and John Huang. I'm very grateful for your extra support. Thank you for being here. You guys are amazing. And the same goes to my YouTube channel members, my Mini Ruse, AD, Taylor Thompson, and Schmidt. Again, thank you so much for your extra support. You guys are amazing, and I'm so glad to have you on my channel. And thank you to everyone else who watched. I'll see you in the next video, and have a very fantastic day. Peace out.